Today's video is on the Style Pro brush cleaner. Remember, click like, subscribe, keep watching. So before I start, the lipstick I'm wearing today is a Makeup Revolution, and this is Insatiable. Hi beauties. So if you follow my Instagram, you will have seen the picture of my goldfish bowl. I put this up Christmas Eve as I was given this present early, and I think it was Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, I forget, and I, silly me, threw the box away, but still, never mind. So it's a Style Pro makeup brush cleaner. Now this is the bowl for it, and this is all the attachments for it. So the bowl is only small, it is glass, you've got to be very careful with it. Now I'm not going to take this off because it's so annoying. This is the only thing I found with it, is it's got a little rubber that comes off so easy. So I'm going to keep it on there until I need to take it off to wash it. So that is the downfall. This rubber thing just doesn't seem to stay where it needs to be. Once you've got it in place, don't touch it. Then you get this little thing here that you put batteries into. It comes with a little adapter, you know, I'll show you in a minute. And then it's got all these rubber rings, or rubber holders should I say, on here, and they all slot on really nicely, which I think is great because you don't have to worry about having bags and bits lying around everywhere to lose them. So I just found another dirty brush. So I've got a few small ones and one of my blush brushes that really need doing. So I thought I'd do it on camera and show you how to use this and if it's any good. So basically you want to take one of your little rubber holders, and you want to find the one that these fit in securely to. So this one will go into here. So you just push it in as far as you can. Take your little piece of, I don't know what you'd call attachments. So you're left with that. So I've got a bit of water in a jug, and I've got the Style Pro Makeup Brush Cleaner, Deep Cleansing Brush Cleaner and Conditioner. These are £9. You don't have to use this. You can use soap and water. You can use your own brush cleaner and things, but I was just lucky enough to have got this. The smell is really nice. So I'm not going to put a lot in. I'm just going to put a small amount in because it does last for ages anyway, so you don't need a lot. And then I'm going to take my water. Now it says on the instructions to only fill it up to your brush, so if you look at your brush heads, especially if you're doing small ones, you're not going to need a lot. So I'm just going to fill this up to about there and then put that away. And then all I'm going to do now is attach the brush to the top, so then when you switch it on, it goes round. Look how mad that is. And then just make sure it is in properly. Let's see if I can do this. Not sure which hand to use. Yeah, I'm better off doing it this way. Right, so then I'm going to put it in the water and I'm going to switch it on, and it says 20 seconds. And then once you think 20 seconds is up, then just lift it above the water, and if you can see that, it's just throwing all the water off it. And now I can't turn it off. I couldn't see which way it went. So I just got to put my brush back into place because it does knock it out of shape a little bit, but that is dry as anything. and clean, and smells clean as well. Then this is the bit I find a little difficult. So I'm going to stay with this one, and I'm going to do a flathead one because these are a little bit harder to do. Because obviously being flat, they don't actually open up. And I'll show you before I even put it in. You see, it slightly makes it round, but doesn't open up. So, you know, you want your brushes to be really clean. Right. I'm going down, and to turn it off I'm going up. Oh dear. Right, so a bit of water, and then I'm going down. So you can see why it's round, because look, it's splashing the water in the bowl but it's not coming out. And then I'm going to just pop this down and then leave it that way. Let's see. That's almost dry. I'm not sure if I hit the water with it, so I'm just going to pop it back to there, just in case, and leave it a little longer. Now it's still got a slight dampness to this one, but it is clean. It smells clean again. It is clean, it's just got a slight dampness to the edging of it, but then that would have been soaking wet, you know, a few seconds ago, so it's almost there to use. And then you got to get the rubber off. Right, so now I've got a very thin eye brush, flat end pointed, so we're going to see how that one goes. Now this had dark on it, so we'll see. If I hold it there, it goes a bit quieter. Right. And again, just the tip is slightly wet. But it's clean. You know, you can see now that is clean again because it's got the creamer, the cream head back to it. It's just so good. So I want to do a bigger brush now, so I'm going to take out this little piece here, and again you do it however you want to do it, but I just find it easier to keep them in there and then to go around and see what fits, you know. So this one's going to be a tighter fit, so that's how I do it. It just makes it easier for me rather than taking one off, one back on, one back off, you know. So this time I'm going to need a little bit more water. So I filled it up just a little bit more. The water's not even dirty. I know when I first used it, I had to empty it a few times. If you're doing foundations, I'd suggest doing your foundation brushes first. If you've got a lot of foundation brushes, you're going to have to clean the water quite a few times, but I had 3 foundation brushes to clean and it cleaned them all, but it left a lot of foundation residue on the glass, so I had to clean the glass before I went to any of my eyeshadow brushes, my you know, my contour, my blending, anything like that. Right, so I've got a new one in, more water, and then I don't know if my camera's going to pick that up, but you can see the pink coming off that blush brush. Just look how quick it's going. So now I'm lifting it up, can you see that? So I'm going to carefully put it down while it's still going, hopefully not touch the water. So it's gone out of shape. As you can see there, it gets right in the middle of your brushes, but it's quite easy to just fling your brushes back. And that, again, the smell of your cleaning stuff's on it, you know, because it's in the water. But it cleans them so well. Now, my bowl now, I'd say, would need cleaning because it has got a slight line of dirty makeup on the top of it. So I did, a big blush brush and 3 brushes, so 4 brushes, and then I need to change the water. To me, I mean, that's not a problem for me because the amount of brushes I've got, it does take me 2 or 3 hours to clean my brushes up, and then I have to leave it overnight. So for me, it took me, the first time I used it, it took me 25 minutes to do all my brushes, and you know, most of them were pretty much dry at the end of it. These are not cheap. They cost around £50. I have seen reviews on cheaper products of makeup cleaners, but they don't seem to clean as well as this one does. And obviously it's got a lot to do with the power on this little thing here. And obviously this being a round glass goldfish bowl keeps the water in, so you can do it anywhere. You could sit and watch the TV at night time and just wash your brushes. So I mean, for £50, I think this is a definite, it works, and a great buy. And I'm just going to go and change the water now, and so all I'm going to do now is change the water. So all I've got to do now is lift off that, take that into the bathroom, go and give it a rinse and start again. This is the ring I was on about at the very beginning. It just seems to not want to go on and stay on. So you've got to, it just feels like a little bit too big for it, which is annoying. You know, you've got to balance it there and then put that on, which I'm not going to do because I know it's going to fall in. But otherwise, that is my only one little niggle about this product. But for me, a fantastic buy. And if you are fortunate enough to be able to get hold of this, for anyone that is into their makeup, this, I think, has got to be one of the best products to own for cleaning. Okay, you've still got to go and clean your beauty blenders and things because there ain't anything out there yet for that. But I reckon there will be within the year or two. But otherwise, it's a must-have for cleaning your makeup brushes, and especially drying them at the same time. You can't go wrong. If you feel that you... See, £50 a lot of money if you wanted to do it this way, but some people really prefer to clean them, but they haven't got the room to dry them. So, I mean, buying this for £50 just to dry, I mean, would save a lot of time as well. So you wouldn't have to leave them lying around for like 24 hours to dry, overnight to dry, getting in the way just for the drying. But otherwise, for me, £50 all in is perfect. So, I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration. I'm going to go and change the water now, like I said before, and I'm just going to go and finish off the last of my brushes. So beauties, remember, always do what makes you happy. Bye!